All right, here we are with Hayes Carlyon, our Jaguars beat reporter. You hear him every weekday afternoon on the Franchi Show, and of course, you could read his work on the Jaguars blog presented by Mr. Reuter on 1010XL.com. And Hayes, as what Lou Brown said, the Jags have won 3 in a row, and that's what we call a winning streak.
Love Lou Brown. Great movie.
So, kind of talk about it. Kind of surprising. 6-3. Did you ever think that the Jags would be at this point 6-3? Just a little over midway through the season.
No, I did not. It's I could sit here and be the guy in Major League wearing the Indian head. Cowabunga! Although it comes as no surprise to this broadcaster. Yeah, no, it's shocking. I don't think anybody saw them winning 6 of their first 9. But we didn't anticipate this being the NFL's best defense. And we didn't anticipate Blake Bortles being equally as good as he has been bad, and I think that's a conservative, evaluation of Blake's play because he's rarely really hurt the Jaguars, and at times he's been excellent. Sunday I thought Blake played more good than bad, but the last 2 minutes was certainly ugly with the 2 interceptions. But yeah, I think this team 6-3, and you look at the remaining 7 games, they've got a 2-game lead on everybody outside the AFC wildcard race. So I think you're looking at a squad that, worst case scenario, they're going to be, a wildcard team if they're not able to overtake Tennessee for the AFC South championship.
Yeah, go back to the beginning of the season and say that, right? I mean, it's just incredible. But you mentioned it, the defense has really been the story. We figured on paper that this defense was going to be solid. But playing at this level, I mean, what's been the key for this defense and why they've been able to do that?
Everybody wants to rush and cover, and the Jaguars can, and they can do it consistently with a number of different people. Up front, Calais Campbell, Malik Jackson, Yannick Ngakoue, Dante Fowler all have the ability to affect the quarterback and all have done so at times. Calais Campbell obviously having arguably a Defensive Player of the Year kind of start to the year. And then the back end, the cover. You've got Jalen Ramsey, who is the best cornerback in the NFL right now. AJ Boye, who might be the second best corner in the NFL right now, the reigning AFC Defensive Player of the Week after his performance against the Chargers. And then the safeties have been outstanding, Tashawn Gibson and Barry Church. So you look at those 8 players, and it's giving the Jaguars rush and cover against pretty much anybody they play. And when you get that consistently, you're going to win a lot of games in the NFL.
Now, they do have the Browns this coming Sunday in Cleveland, so there's going to be some cold weather involved. Browns still searching for that first win. Many may think this is an easy game for the Jags, but this is the NFL, and the Browns do have a few talented players on their roster.
They do. The roster actually isn't overly bad. It's pretty athletic, but they are missing some experience, and obviously they're missing confidence. And the Jaguars should be able to go up there and take care of business. Cleveland is a team that is awful on third down offensively, and they give the ball up. So both those things should fit how the Jaguars can win. I would anticipate the Jaguars forcing 2 or 3 turnovers in this game, and I would anticipate Cleveland having to go 60-plus yards. If they have to do that consistently, I don't think they're going to score. So this really will come down to Bortles and the offense. Cleveland is 4th against the run. So it's tough to expect Leonard Fournette and Chris Ivory just to have huge days. But I think the Jaguars will get enough offensively that they'll be able to go to Cleveland and keep the Browns winless.
He is Hayes Carlyon. Again, you hear him every weekday afternoon on the Franchi Show here on 1010XL 92.5 FM. And, of course, you could read his work, the Jaguars blog presented by Mr. Reuter on 1010XL.com. Hayes, as always, thanks for the time.
Thank you.